Hello guys, making a quick video here to show you guys this new D400vn diving light. I haven't really released any diving light, and this is the first one that out of a bunch that I have tested, and I found this one is the best quality of them all, and I think this actually serves as a good true diving light as opposed to the others that are just either too bulky or the UI is just not what I'm into. Okay, I really like this light. There are many things about it that I think is right on point, but there are several things here and there that I don't really like. Okay, so a little bit about it is it has an orange pure reflector. Right now it has a XHP 70 shaved dome. The reason I shaved the dome was to get a tiny bit, a little bit more throw out of this very shallow, heavily orange pure reflector, and it makes it fills in the hot spot very well. Gives it a little bit of a better throw, and the beam is just perfect. I think this light would be very good for up close, floody underwater photography. Okay, and it's designed very well. The glass is a 6mm thick glass, so that's good there. Thick O-rings everywhere. You have O-rings under the glass, you have O-rings above the glass, and you have thick O-rings between the body and the hose. And the button here is a very, the titanium button here is a very cool design, in a way that it's not really connected to the light. It's basically, the light was probably CNC'd, and there's a hollow cavity in here, but it doesn't really go inside of the light. It's a magnetic switch, so there's a magnet inside the switch, titanium switch here, that controls the UI. Okay, so completely waterproof button. Okay, at the rear here we have a stainless stripe bezel, which I dark heat treated. I just like the darker look, and you can remove it if you want. If you remove it, then it's a regular hot shoe thread that you can attach to a tripod. Otherwise, you can have this strike bezel accessory here to install. It comes with the light. So it has a good UI. Let me show you guys the UI, and then I'll talk about the things I don't like about it. Okay. Sorry for the camera work here. I'm doing this with 2 hands, so it's kind of hard. There's no accidental activation with this switch. Pressing it rapidly will not turn the light on. So that's a good thing. If you have this attached to your side belt, you won't accidentally turn it on. Okay. However, if you press and hold, okay, it will turn the light on. And it will turn on whatever last mode that you last left it on. So this light was last left on what seems to be SOS. Okay. Once the light is on, a quick press changes the mode. So now it's on high. Cycle through all the constant brightness levels. So there's 4 constant brightness levels, and one I think is SOS. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that SOS mode. Okay, and then you press and hold to turn off. You press and hold to turn on, and like I said, it turns on at the last mode that you last left it on. Okay, that is turbo, and it's very, very bright. I tested it it came out about 3,850 lumen at turned on, and it drops very little after 30 seconds. I think it drops, I can't remember, but maybe 3,700 lumen after 30 seconds, so which is pretty good. And using this light underwater, you're gonna have excellent heat sinking, obviously. The titanium retaining ring here is also dark heat treated. I don't know, you know me, I'm obsessed with the dark heat treated look. Okay, now let's talk about the things that I don't like. Everything is well, okay? I like the build quality, the construction, the UI. I think it works great as a diving light, and on land is basically a bulletproof light with all the O-rings and the thick glass and all the attachment points. It will be a bulletproof light on land. The thing I don't like is excessive prints. I don't like how the serial number is printed there. I'd rather it was just print like Ace Beam D400 really big, and that's it, nothing else. I don't want the serial number on the light, but if it has to be on the light, have it somewhere else, not right here. And I don't know, put it somewhere else, maybe in the tail cap or something, but away from presentation, okay? And I don't like how they put a really nice, here you see, there. They put a really nice machine titanium button, and then they put www.acebeam.com, and then that little logo there. Is that necessary to ruin the nice titanium button? Yes, it's a diving light, it's a work light, but still, you put a nice titanium button there, and maybe I'm nitpicking, but it really bugs me, okay? That hot logo sign is nice, and it lines up with the rest of the light, the threading, so that's nice. And then more excessive prints here. They already have Ace Beam, www.acebeam.com there. Do we really need www.acebeam again down here? Annoying, okay? And then it's printed right on here. Diving light, 4,000 lumen, 150 meters. 150 meters in the 4,000 lumen, okay, that's nice. That print, you know, I don't really like it, but I understand why they put it there. I don't like the website on the handle again. Okay, so to me, excessive prints. I don't like excessive prints, okay? I think it takes away from the light. Okay, lights like Surefires and Zebra lights doesn't have excessive prints, and they're still nice and elegant, right? Anyhow, so small nitpicking aside, there is another, I wouldn't call it a flaw, but a little gripe, I guess. As a diving light, I would want excellent grip, okay? And this light grips very well, but it grips well in the dry, not in the wet. So I dunked this light in a water bucket. I left it in the water bucket overnight, and there were no water penetration, so A+, it works great, okay? And all the shipping samples, I'm gonna have some extra lubricants around all the threads just to, you know, make sure that it's actually waterproof, a little extra touch. But when it's wet, the handle is not as grippy as I would want it to be. I want larger knurlings and sharper edges. It's okay if it's a little sharp, that's fine, but it needs to be a more aggressive knurling. And that's one thing that that I think is takes away from the functionality of this diving light. It's a diving light is going to get wet, or is gonna at least be used in very harsh weather. Make it more grippy, okay? Give it more texture, not just this. This is fine in the dry, but not enough, not sufficient. It does comes with a very nice box. You guys can check out the photos, and that it comes with a nice lanyard and pouches and all of that. But you can see the accessories in the photos. For now, I think that's all I have to say about the light. It works great. Let's just take it outside and see what the beam shot looks like. Okay.